Hey, what's going on? It is your boy, KQKC Boxing. Hey, if you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe. And then reach the icon bell and ring it. That's right. And that way you get notifications for my live streams or videos. And I do a daily show at 12:30 p.m. Central Time every day, Monday through Friday. And don't forget, KQKC gonna tell you exactly how it is. I'm not gonna tell you what you want to know, what you want to hear. I'm gonna tell you how it is, and I'm gonna tell you about Adams and Charlo right after this. Once again, this is your boy back again with Brandon Adams and Jamal Charlo. Now, Brandon Adams believes that he hurt Charlo in that fight. Now, what round that might be, I don't know. But I can tell you this. Brandon Adams gave it his all. I'm not going to take anything away from that young man. That young man stood there and fought. He didn't come there to collect a paycheck for his family. He came there to get noticed. He came there to make some noise. He came there so he can get his career off from a TV show into the real life boxing. And the best way to do it is to fight what? The WBC middleweight super champion. Now, as far as him hurting Charlo, and he wants Charlo to be honest about it, maybe so. Now, some say it was a clean sweep, but I don't. I really believe he took that second or third round, not mistaken. So, I had to give one round to Brandon Adams, because he did try to get inside, but Charlo did not use his jab accordingly. Matter of fact, he abandoned his jab, but it's a reason why he abandoned his jab. That's because he broke his knuckle or fractured his knuckles. But he still threw it out there, pretty much as a range fighter. We know they signature punch. It's a 1-2. We know that Jamal Charlo and his brother Jamel, they both are fundamentally sound. If you go back and watch the fight, like I did, you will see that every punch he throws, his feet is planted. He's torquing his body. He's keeping his body and whole everything except his jab and his punch in place. That's called good balance. He has good balance. He has good lateral movement. And he's a great counterpuncher. Oh, Brandon Adams, yes, he did hit him with a couple clean shots, but those was one at a time. Then Charlo would come back and hit him 3 times. Okay, that wipes that out. See, Brandon Adams didn't want to get into a exchange. Now, this is his word, not my words, all right? So, to be honest, we have to be honest with ourselves. I'm going to be honest. The LDBC, we are honest new media. Yes, Charlo could have fought a better fight, but look who he was in there with. The guy was young, fresh, hungry, muscular. Never overlook an opponent like that. Charlo realized that this motherfucker can take a punch. And yes, he did. And he took it. And he kept coming. But Jamalo's jab was abandoned due to the injury. Did he cry to the referee? No. Did he cry to his trainer? No. He went out there and kept fighting, kept throwing like a champion. Now, some people ask me, well, what you think about Jamal and Canelo? I don't think anything about it. For the simple reason, he's protected. He's protected by, no, not Charlo. Don't get this shit twisted. He's protected by the WBC, Oscar De La Hoya, and many others. What have he done to be a franchise player? We've been through this. Now, if you're going to award franchise players to drug chiefs that get caught, fighters with L on their records, I mean, what do you consider a franchise fighter? Now, Deontay Wilder, they consider him a franchise fighter. Now, he has made that name in his actions. He have fought the tough fights. He have got the knockouts. He has the undefeated record. That's the perfect candidate. If you say you're going to choose from heavyweight all the way down to the least lower weight class, then do that. But you got to be honest. You can't look out for yours. You have to be honest, respectful. That belt has been the most prestigious belt in all the governing bodies thus far. But I'm going to tell you this. Running up right behind the WBC, I mean, almost a close first, is the IBF. Everyone laughed at Ocampo, but he was a mandatory to Earl Spence, and he had to fight him, because that's what the IBF does. You're going to follow the rules and regulations. No, we're not going to make up shit as we go. WBC 3.26, I believe. Don't think you above the law. Don't think that you handle or run boxing. You don't. You could be shut down. You could be shut out, just like the IBO. You can be framed, and people can drop that WBC belt. And if you want to really talk about it, Floyd Mayweather put the WBC on the map. You think about that. You go back and you look about it. When the heavyweight division was doomed and was out of the mix, put it that way, because wasn't nobody fighting but Klitschko. Floyd Mayweather picked up the pieces. He picked up all the accolades. He made the pay-per-view king. He put the asses in the seats. Oh boy, don't you ever get me started, because I will do a video on this if my subscribers wants me to. Because see, it's all about my subscribers. And I told them, don't worry about anything. All I ask you to do is hit that like button and tune in and tell your friends about KQKC. Because I'm going to do the heavy lifting. Just sit back and enjoy the ride. Yes, I did do 4 videos in a live stream yesterday. So what? I might do more today. Or I might just do a live stream in this video. But I'm grinding. I'm moving. I'm keeping you up to date. Don't get it twisted. Never get it twisted. Now, I want to read a little bit something to you, if you don't mind. Now, of course, you know all my sources. Well, I'm not going to front, but you know all my sources. The boxingscene.com, Out, many others. Okay, even Showtime, they websites. So ESPN, they websites. Breaking news on all the sites. Because I do my homework. Now, Brandon Adams acknowledged that he didn't do enough to beat Jermell Charlo on Saturday night. No, it's not that he didn't do enough, it's that he couldn't do enough. Because Jamal is tall, he's muscular, he's rangy, and he couldn't get past that jab. And Adams was scared of what was coming back. He even admitted that he was a strong, strapping young man, referring to Charlo. Now, Adams is sure, though, that Charlo felt his power. Maybe he did. An arm punch, a leg punch. But that doesn't mean you hurt him. See, this is a difference. I can feel your power all day, but did it hurt me? No. I have seen fighters get hurt by another fighter. I mean, really rock them. Then they throw the same punch the same way, land it the same way, flush, and the fighter keep coming. That's because they got immune to it. They got used to it. And they figured, okay, that's the hardest he hit. So, all right then, let's get it. Let's get it in. Now, Adam also admitted that Charlo hurt him a few times in the fight. And it was more than a few times, Brandon. I get it. You're easy going guy. And I respect that. I do. I respect that Al Heyman should give you a talk. I think you should take a meeting with Al Heyman if you don't have a promoter already. If you're a free agent, PBC could use you. Because PBC is all about winning. Just the other day, they won. As far as numbers, look at Top Rank. 490,000 on a championship fight. Comey and Beltran. Give me a damn break. The third lowest since this year. It only been 6 months since beginning of the year and when the fight happened. It was 6 months. Now we're going into the 7th month. Not looking so good, huh, Bob? Well, Bob, sometimes, like I always say, you reap what you sow. And you're sowing it right now, motherfucker. I'm sorry. But I told you, I'm going to tell it like it is. And I'm going to keep telling it like it is. That's what I always say. Subscribe. Go ahead. But you better subscribe at your own risk. Because I'm going to tell you how it is. That's what I do. I don't have to get into it no more. Because you know what it is. Charlo put on one of his best performances. And I commend him for that. You can't knock out everybody. Veterans, young fighters, 8-0, 9-0, 10 fights with 10 knockouts. When they get to the 11th fight, they can't get that guy out of there. Then stop trying, because you're going to get counted and you're going to fall on the floor. You cannot knock out everybody. You cannot be a Deontay Wilder, because he went the distance with Bermane Stiverne. Knockout sells, yes. Great Emmanuel Stewart always said. But it's not everything. You still can win, but it's how you win. Are you going to win in a dynamic fashion like Earl Spence did against Mikey Garcia? Are you going to put on a show? Or are you just going to be boring and win by a boring way? Inquiring motherfucking minds want to know. So I'm sorry, people. It is what it is. KQKC tells it like it is. And once again, congratulations to Jamal Charlo for being elevated from interim champion to heavy, middleweight super champion. Yes, he retained that belt without even fighting anyone. Why? Because they had to blow their Canelo nose and change his diaper. That's how protected he is. And on top of that, if I was Canelo, I would say, no, I don't want it. Now, you can give it to me if I fight someone that's on my same division. But he's not going to do that. They don't fight fighters that moves. They don't fight fighters that fundamentally sound. They stay away from black good fighters. I'm sorry, but I gotta tell it like it is. You know that. Anthony Joshua, he think he's gonna come waltzing right back in and take his belts back. But Andy Ruiz, he did it once, he can do it again. So, again, congratulations to Jamal Charlo, one half of my favorite fighters. And Brandon Adams, you don't have anything to be ashamed about. That was a good showing. That was good for Houston. And you was on Showtime, the leading network for boxing. So, congratulations. And if Sam Watson said, here, call me, you better call him. Trust me. Because good things might just be coming your way. So stay tuned for the next video, because I will be doing that on Demetrius Andre, the young man that had everything that boxing has to offer in the palm of his hands. And what did he do? Poof. He blew it. He's just now getting his footing back. I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you like the content of this video, feel free to subscribe. But remember, subscribe at your own risk. And remember this. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not. So don't comment to try to play the mind games. I'm going to tell you how it really is. It's called new media. It's called the LDBC. So, with that, that's all I have for you. So, until the next time, or on the next one, peace and love, and I'm out of here.